Hey y'all, welcome back to our new image. This is your oracle here speaking with you, Jewel of the Dawn. My daughter over there laughing at me. Okay, so yeah, it's Sunday or whatever, and I'm in the house cooling. So excuse me for how I'm dressed or whatever, looking crazy, but it's all good. I love me. I love you guys too. But anyways, did I ask y'all how y'all were doing? I hope y'all doing good. I'm doing good myself. About to get into this read for the sign of Capricorn. So I'm not gonna hold y'all up with too much talking. I got two new decks that I will be pulling one card from for each zodiac for the month of March. This is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And this is the Angel Therapy deck. And y'all know the tarot right away. Ooh, ooh. Let's get into it. Y'all, I don't know what be going on with my little CD player. First of all, I don't own the music. So if y'all can hear that, like YouTube, I don't own it. But yeah, like the CD and most of the CDs that I listen to have not one scratch on them. But they get to playing and then they just get to skipping. And I'm just like, why? Why? Messing up my groove or whatever. There you go. Not a scratch on it. Broke up, break up. That's a message that I'm getting right now for y'all Capricorns. All right, Capricorn. So, energy surrounding your separation. I did say something about breakup when I first was shuffling the cards, and it looked like that may have happened or whatever, but energies surrounding your situation are the fourth chakra Archangel Raphael card that has to do with the heart chakra and the healing or the lack thereof. So I'm going to assume lack thereof because the card is in the reverse. Angel of Love upright, Victory in reverse, and the Magician and the Mirror in the reverse. So I'm going to read two of these cards, but just off looking at the cards and knowing what I know of them, it looks like a love situation has come to an end. Somebody is either still in love or there's still love there, but you know, there was no victory in the situation. And I feel like there needs to be healing going on as far as the heart chakra, because it may have been a situation that, you know, someone either still wants or whatever. Sorry, y'all, my chair is so squeaky and I keep saying I need to oil it, but I haven't done that yet. But yeah, there needs to be some type of healing taking place, whether it's healing to like go ahead and move on from the relationship, or healing to fix the relationship so that there can be victory. And the Magician and the Mirror at the head of the read is telling me like it just, you know, somebody felt like they couldn't manifest it. They couldn't make it happen. So I'm feeling like it was kind of like I'll just cut my losses and I'll give up type of energy. There was passion there. There's probably still sexual relations going on, or either a desire for sexual relations, because the passion card is here. It says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. I feel like somebody, whether it's the Capricorn or their counterpart, still wants this relationship, and they're feeling like they can't achieve this, they can't do it, they can't bring victory into the situation, but either they're willing to make the effort to make it happen, or they're actually making the effort. But I feel like there's still some type of physical passion going on between the two individuals. Okay, so from the abundance deck, we have the savings card. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus on your life purpose. And then also we have release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So that's telling me that there's some jealousy going on, you know, maybe because of the breakup. Maybe someone has moved on and is you know, being passionate with someone else, while someone else wants to make the effort to fix the relationship, but it's not happening. There's no victory there. And whoever is either in love or still has that type of love for the other person, they are jealous about this and they need to release that. Okay? Because jealousy definitely isn't going to manifest you anything but, you know, a broken and damaged heart that needs repair. That's why that card is in reverse. So let's read on that card, 38 in reverse. This card reverse indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center energy. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or the grief of a broken heart lingering from a long past event. Whether it's recent or not, this blocked energy stops you from caring for yourself and attracting love from others. It can create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permeates your life. It's time to heal the old, stuck stuff and move on. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. Instead, ventilate it in your journal and release it with an intention to be clear, happy, and loving. Meditate on the increasing light in your heart center and call upon Raphael to help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. And the affirmation reads, my heart center, my fourth chakra, is perfect to its open, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me. I live in love, excuse me. Okay, so the Magician in the reverse card. When this card shows up in a reverse position, you may be facing some significant challenges and even some very difficult emotions. The energy in your first chakra may be may be blocked, revealing potential fears about your safety, feelings of insecurity, or even depression. This blocked energy could also signal financial worry and desperation. Issues of instability can shake you to your very core. So it's going to be important to get the energy moving freely through this chakra once again. Call upon Michael for assistance and visualize his light and power filling this area and bringing you a greater sense of your own true strength and eternal stability. Meditate on the affirmation below and feel your sense of safety and balance return. Affirmation: my first chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe, and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. So that's like what I was saying. Like somebody's feeling some type of way about a breakup. Like there's still love there, but maybe either it's reconcilable on someone's end, somebody wants to make the effort, or on the other end, somebody's just like, I quit, I give. And of course, unless you were faking, which it doesn't seem like you were because the Angel of Love card is here upright. If the relationship didn't work, and it's no fixing it or whatever, however it goes, because it takes two to tango. So you may be wanting to fix it, or the other person may be wanting to fix it, but the other person is like, no. However it goes, you still have to do some healing to your heart because breakups aren't easy. So that goes without saying. But let's get into the clarifiers to see what's what. Strength is needed. I just saw the Strength card. Strength. Father, Mother God, would you please clarify the Victory in Reverse card? Victory card in reverse for the Capricorn for March 2019. You have to start your process of healing. Whether you fix the relationship, whether you don't fix the relationship, you have to start your process of healing. Please clarify the Magician and the Work card in reverse. Capricorn, March 2019. Father, Mother God, would you please clarify the Magician and the Work card in reverse for Capricorn, March 2019. Father, Mother God, would you please clarify the Angel of Love card? Capricorn, March 2019, please and thank you. Father, Mother God, would you please clarify the Angel of Love card for Capricorn, March 2019, please and thank you. Father, Mother God, would you please clarify the fourth chakra Archangel Raphael card in reverse, please? Father, Mother God, would you please clarify the fourth chakra Archangel Raphael card in reverse for the Capricorn, March 2019. There's been some betrayal in this relationship, the one that's ended. There's been some betrayal. I saw the wow, that's crazy. All right, Capricorn, so let's get it. Okay. I'll start at the bottom of the read. We have the fourth chakra Archangel Raphael card in the reverse, being clarified with the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Not healing, you know, it's like the relationship was imbalanced, and it's like somebody, you know, was at one point waiting for things to change. It never changed, and it's like the longer they waited, the more pain they felt in their heart, you know, because it's like, oh my gosh, like I've done this, I've done that, you know, and it's like it's still not balanced, like as far as the love goes. Like somebody was showing more love than the other person, and it's like somebody, whether it's the Capricorn or the counterpart, the one who has gone, it's like they didn't want to leave, but they had no choice, because it's like, do I stay and keep going through this imbalance, you know, of this relationship, or do I just leave and I move on? And it's like they decided to leave and move on, but they didn't want to. They still want to put in the effort to make this relationship work. But it's like, how can you make a relationship work, and how can you create balance in an imbalanced environment? Or, you know, even if it's breakup to makeup, you still have to heal, because if you keep bringing all of the past hurt with you into a new try at the relationship, you're going to get the same results, or it's going to be bickering. That's why the Victory card in the reverse is being clarified with the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. It's like there was bickering and fussing and fighting in the home. So it's like no matter how many times y'all tried to give it a go over and over, it's like they never healed from, you know, an imbalanced relationship. They never healed from the waiting and getting done wrong while they were waiting. And it's like every time y'all tried to come back and bring this home back together, the fighting continues. So it's like I'm getting the energy. It's like somebody tired of fighting. Somebody tired of being in and out, back and forth. So they'd just rather just, this is a card clarifying the Magician in the Mirror. They'd rather just drop it. They'd rather just drop it like it's hot, because it's like, why would I keep coming back to this situation? You won't heal from the past. You keep bringing up the past. You always want to fight and argue about the past, you know? This is also like a soulmate twin flame type of card, you know, 1111, you know how it go. But I'm just seeing it's like, you know, it was a home, it was imbalanced, you know, there was bickering in the home, but the bickering was about, you know, the past and not being able to heal from the past and letting the past go. So up here at the head of the read, we have the Magician and the Mirror card in the reverse, being clarified with the Four of Cups, Justice in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So like I said, somebody was ready to just drop it. That's why the Magician in the reverse is, the Magician in the Mirror is in reverse, because it's like, before I continue to keep arguing and fussing and fighting and going back and forth and in and out, I'd rather just leave this whole situation alone. But also, the backstory behind that is, like I said, somebody was waiting for things to change, you know what I'm saying? For somebody to do them right, you know, to bring balance to the relationship. They wanted balance, but it was so imbalanced. I'm hearing the word for fidelity, energy, time, love. Fidelity, energy, time, and love. And it's like, this could, for some people, this could be the fidelity, or this could be the love. Fidelity, energy, time, love. Fidelity, energy, time, love. Some of these situations had the 3 out of the 4 requirements, but that one that they were missing, the one that wasn't being presented to them, whether it was the love, the real love that they desired and required, or the fidelity that they required or desired, it wasn't there, you know. But I'm feeling like for most people, like the love was there, but the fidelity wasn't there. Energy, time, love, but the fidelity, and it's like, you're gonna keep doing me wrong, you're gonna keep doing me unjustly, and I'm waiting and I'm being patient with you, and you just gonna keep doing me wrong. Like, how much of this can I take? And it's like, that's why there was so much fussing and fighting in the home, because they just waiting and nothing ever changed. Angel of Love card is being clarified with the 9 of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles. So that's telling me, you know, like I said, whoever still has the love in the situation, whoever was doing the waiting, I feel like they are still willing to put in the work. Like I said, the person whoever has the love, you know, whoever was doing right by the relationship or right by the person in the relationship, they're still willing to do the work, to put in the work, you know, to come out of this space here. Because I feel like their desire is to come out of this space, but they're actually in this space. And it's like they're in that space because it's like all of the things that they've been through, they think about it, it affects their thoughts, they still think about it, they still hurt about it, like, and it's like hurting double fold, because it's like, I'm hurting because of all the things you took me through, but I'm also hurting because I miss you. Because I feel like whomever this applies to, like, this is a relationship where the two people are not together. Somebody's ready to put in the work and make the effort, but I'm feeling like somebody is just doing their thing elsewhere. Because it's like, I don't want to keep going through this, you know. All right. So when I asked to answer the question on the heart of the mind of the Capricorn for March 2019, I got forgiveness. And yeah, rightfully so. That's a big part of why every time the relationship comes back together, there's a lot of fussing and fighting, because the person hasn't healed from the past, you know. They haven't healed, and they keep trying to put themselves back into a situation where there's hurt. But like, how can you move forward in this situation if you won't heal your heart and actually forgive? Like, and I'm not one to talk about forgiveness because it is so hard for me to forgive, especially with this. Like, I saw the 10 of Swords when I was shuffling. The 9 of Swords is here. The 10 of Wands is here. All this waiting they were doing on top of that. Justice card in reverse. Like, all of that shit that they went through, it's like, it's hard for them to forgive. But at the same time, like, sometimes a break is necessary. Sometimes separation is necessary, because you cannot keep putting yourself into a situation where you're being hurt or you're being done unjustly and trying to make it right, especially if the person isn't changing. Because I feel like somebody was being passionate. Like I said, fidelity. The Passion card is here. Somebody was being an infidel in the situation, you know. And I feel like on the low, like, this relationship that's broken up, like, they're still being intimate, not like regularly, maybe so, I'm not sure, but I still feel like there's still physical passion going on. That's why the 4 of Cups card is here, because it's like they still low-key waiting, but they're not in the committed relationship. All right, that's just my take on it. Y'all let me know. All right, so the extra messages for the month of March from the therapy deck for Capricorn is Ascended Masters, and it says, powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Ascended Masters are watching you, Capricorn. This card indicates that you have a strong connection with one or more Ascended Masters who are helping you with the situation you've inquired about. Ascended Masters are powerful teachers and healers who once walked the earth. Many are associated with religions such as Jesus, Kuan Yin, the saints, Moses, Mother Mary, Ganesh, and so forth. You don't have to be a righteous person to warrant an ascended master's attention. The only qualification is a sincere and pure desire to work with the deity for the betterment of humanity and the planet. The first ascended master or masters who enter your thoughts right now are the beings who are helping you. The ascended masters love and honor you. They know of your talents and spiritual gifts, and they'll help you hone them. They'll help you hone them so that they may be used in sacred service. Action steps. Think of a particular ascended master and either hold a mental imagery, a mental image of the deity, or look at his or her paintings. You can easily print color images from the internet. As you think of the ascended master, you're automatically calling the sacred being to your side. Stay quiet and notice any feelings such as air pressure changes or warmth as you tune into the master's presence. Next, send love from your heart to the deity's heart. This occurs just by holding the intention to do so. Realize that no matter how much love you send to the ascended master, the deity returns the love to you magnified 100-fold. Ask the ascended master to assist you in opening your heart so that you can more deeply experience the magical healing properties of love. So Capricorn, energies could be vice versa, but I'm feeling like for a lot of Capricorns, like, you're going to have to forgive. You have to open your heart to be able to forgive. That's just, from that deck. And then we have, from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, we have the Initiation. Rite of Passage, you're going somewhere sacred with the Ascended Masters, elevating you and raising your vibration. Y'all, I got some 16 bean soup on the stove. Like, it smells so good. I'm so hungry right now. I ate though, but it's just because of the spices. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just over here like, Okay, Rite of Passage. You're going somewhere sacred. There is a temple in India that looks terrifying from the outside, but inside it is filled with jewels and is one of the most loving places imaginable. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred, but only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you're going right now. You are being tested, initiated, because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, security, of depth, and of meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our great spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it, and one day soon you will bless the thing that broke you and cracked you open because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. Work your light action. You're going somewhere sacred. Let it crack you open. Okay? So, I feel like there's a deeper spiritual message for the Capricorns that I am not to touch. I've talked about the relationship. I've talked about the savings. I've talked about the jealousy. Y'all have to get in tune with y'all spiritual teachers and your guides in order to help you forgive. Capricorn or a person involved with the Capricorn. Like, you're being called to a higher plane from what I'm seeing in the cards, especially these extra guidance cards. And that's why I love that I've added this to the reading, if only for this month, because I keep saying in the reads, this is a month to beat your feet. You may not be in full March mode right now, but you know, you're suited and booted and you've started calling cadence. You may not have gotten in good stride yet, but this is the month where the march begins, you know, the journey begins. So I just wanted to give everybody just like an extra oomph to carry them along their journey, because it's going to be a long journey, you know, for some longer than others. But you're being called somewhere higher. I'm not being allowed to touch that because that is between you and God, you and your guides, you and your spiritual teachers. But you have to initiate yourself into the process of actually calling on them so that they can help you, because I'm just getting here like you've been through something, or somebody has been through something in regards to you, and you got some major, I'm hearing the word major healing to do. All right, Capricorn. So that's your read. That's your read. That's your read. For March 29th. I said that so many times because I didn't like the way it sounded the first time I said it. Y'all don't pay me no attention. That's your read for the month of March 2019. Sending love, kisses, and blessings to you all. I'm Jula the Don, and I'm signing out. I will see y'all next time. Be blessed and peace.